Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will talk about the truth behind a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. So if you're interested in that, definitely stick around. Okay, so I know for a fact as I was growing up, my elders, my parents, my grandparents, my uncles, etc., they grew up in a different time. They grew up before the internet. So, they learned a certain way the world worked. And then as I grew up, I learned the world works a certain way. Unfortunately, I don't know how I should be interpreting it nowadays. I have different mixed feelings depending on, what day it is. But like, having a fixed mindset is great because you can continue building upon yourself, but then also having a growth mindset is good because you want to develop yourself to the best version of yourself. But they both have their pros and cons, but in reality, having a growth mindset is a lot more powerful for you. Many of you coming to this channel understanding, you have some health limitations at the moment and you want to go ahead and overcome that, then you 100% need a growth mindset. What I'm going to be doing, and hopefully I get to do that throughout these videos that you're watching, is take that fixed mindset that you've been having, shatter it, tear it, kill it, break it, whatever I need to do so I can implant new mindsets for you and you will realize how that will impact your health. Again, this is not all done by accident. I've been doing this to myself for the last few years now, okay? For me to get to this point, for me to feel comfortable talking to you, I have to destroy myself over and over and over again until I figure out how do I want to mold my mind, mold my body to the version that you see today. And it's only going to get better. So I don't know when you're seeing this, but just let me know if I look better or worse in the future, because again, I'm continuously developing and I hope you will as well. So let's first shatter the different paradigms. Fixed mindset is you have one way of thinking. You've probably heard something when you were younger, someone told you something, you read something, you learned something, and then that became your foundation for the way you think about pretty much everything, right? So some concepts of fixed mindset is like, if you eat fat, you're gonna get fat. If you eat carbs, you're not gonna get fat, right? There's some misconceptions that we've been experiencing throughout our life and we've been perpetuating it as we keep going and going and going. So then, you've been following that pathway and you realize you're not getting any better, but then again, your mindset is fixed. No one has told you otherwise. No one has corrected you for whatever reason they haven't. And as a result, you've been perpetuating it. And then you are where you are. Now, the alternative is growth mindset where you're like, okay, I know I've been doing something this way, but it's not been working. So how can I improve upon it? What has other people been doing? And let me go ahead and Google search this. Let me go ahead and talk to people about what they're doing because they have achieved what I want. And if they have achieved it, that means they have some sort of insight into doing something differently versus the way I've been doing it. I've been following my own mindset that's been fixed in a certain way and it's just stuck that way. And now me thinking about it in a different perspective on the way they're doing it, they got the result. I can make sure that, okay, if it doesn't work for me, great. I can revert to my fixed mindset, but in reality, more than likely, it's gonna be working for you. So always keep that in mind. If you want to develop yourself, again, this is almost like a self-development channel. If you want to develop yourself, figure out what the hell you actually want to develop, right? If it's something about losing weight, getting rid of obesity, lowering your BMI, then we know that, okay, we have a situation with too much fat around our body. We have way too much energy than we actually are consuming. So let's go ahead and expend this in different ways. So whether it's a sport that you love to play when you're young, or you're gonna start a new habit of going to the gym, looking fresh, going to the gym, working out, girls checking you out or guys checking you out, and you keep building on that and you're gonna be growing because every single week you look at yourself in the mirror. First, you see, slim down. Second, you see weight is decreased. Third, you see is more power. Fourth, you see is more energy. You see what I'm saying? It compounds. The growth concept is exponential. You literally start off very, very slow. You see no progress and boom, it takes off and it just makes it unreal. Okay. With that being said, guys, let's just recap. There's a fixed mindset is how do you think? Probably it's usually what you've been thinking about since you were younger. Someone has taught you and you've never decided to think outside the box. And then of course, usually when there's a Satori or Kensho moment, Kensho more than likely when you have some sort of traumatic incident that affects you, you decide to either grow out of it or you destroy yourself. But most of the time you will grow out of it, and that's where that growth mindset will come in. and that's gonna really benefit you. So if you took anything away from this video, understand that having a growth mindset is key to achieving anything that you want. And it's not hocus pocus, guys, it's literally the truth. So it's up to you to decide, okay, am I gonna take action, or am I just gonna watch another video and not do anything about it? So keep that in mind. If you liked the video, definitely know what to do. Give me 2 thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down, letting me know why you disliked the video. And of course, if you want to see more of me, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell, letting you know when the next video will pop off. With that, hopefully everyone is doing well. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.